My home gym equipment. Hi, I'm Jonathan Pritchett with Theology, Geek, Fitness, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the kind of equipment that I have at home. Now, I do work out here in my office as well, and I do work out whenever I'm traveling. And a lot of times when I'm trying to film certain stuff, equipment does go back and forth. But in this video, I'm going to show what usually stays at my house, and then in a future video, I'll show what I have up here in the office. And of course, that's always subject to change, but as it stands right now. And then previously I did a video on what I'm traveling with, and I think that video is probably going to be updated soon as well, because like I said, things are in flux. I try new things. I decide certain things don't work for me, or certain things don't work for me anymore because I find something new, things like that. So I'll keep updating these types of videos with what's going on. But as it stands right now, this is what I have in my home gym. And of course, I've been working out at home since March of 2020, so a little over 3 years now, and in that time lots of equipment has come and gone. But right now I have this equipment, so I'll let you see what it is. And the ceiling mounts is where I start, because this is a central feature of my home gym. I attach the Bars.Grips.Rings, I attach suspension trainers, my gym rings, and I have 3 of them because I wanted to make sure that the Bars.Grips.Rings bar was accommodated without pulling it too wide from the anchor points. And then if I'm using rings, I don't want to be pulling in from too far wide. So that's why I have 3 of them, and it's worked out rather well. And so I like to attach things to these, suspension trainer, my sling trainer, things like that, my T2 ISO trainer. So it's worked out rather well for that. Then along the side here, I have resistance bands. And of course, this channel has done a lot of videos on resistance bands, a big fan of resistance band training. I don't do resistance band training as much these days because I'm more into calisthenics and weighted calisthenics and doing some other stuff. But I still do resistance band training every now and then. And of course, I use resistance bands in my training for calisthenics and using for assistance and things like that when learning skills. And resistance bands just have a ton of uses, so they're probably always going to be a staple. Moving along, I have Plyo Box, which I love, and I need to do a review on this channel. And then there's my Surge 60, which is now a Bosu product, and the Hydro Balls. There's a lat pull-down bar back there, and of course the bag of the Bars.Grips.Rings, which I know in my review I said it's a great product. I don't know if it's for me or not, and I'm still not sure whether it's for me or not. I've held on to it. I haven't got rid of it yet. It is a good product. I do like it. I just still trying to see if it's going to be a mainstay or not, or if I need to let it go, maybe give it to a patron or something. But so far, still hanging on to it. But even if I got rid of it, I would still happy with my 3 ceiling mounts, because I can hook my T2 ISO trainer, and then I can get some grips and just do pull-ups inside if I wanted to do that, you know, with grips attached directly to the ceiling mount. So I'm not worried about that. Moving along, I've got my exercise ball, I've got a sandbag, I've got some extra gym mats, I've got my dip bars. So things that I've been using and featuring on the channel. I've been featuring the sandbag a lot lately, going through my favorite exercises for that. I encourage you to check out those videos. But this stuff, going to hang on to. I'm typically doing my dips on either rings or like the sling trainer, using the grips and stuff, but I still keep these around, still break them out every now and then. And as I've gotten better doing dips on rings and stuff, I've improved my rings on the bars exponentially. So I like that effect that I've had with that. Of course, I've got this bench that I like to sit on, though the people in my house typically throw stuff on it that I have to move out of my way when I want to use that room for working out. But it's got a little space in the middle, and it's got 2 tubs there. And in the first tub has my sling trainer bag, and in that's also got a 5 Below suspension trainer, and of course the T2 ISO trainer that I talk a whole lot about on this channel. I've got the Kinsui Swissies and their 360-degree grips, which they used to be called swivel, but they changed the name for whatever reason. I'm going to be reviewing these Kinsui accessories in a future video. Got door anchors and stuff in there. A lot of good goodies in there. In the next tub, in the other tub, I have Rilla rope, which is a surprisingly useful piece of equipment that I'll review in a future video. It's basically a rope that you can use to do commando pull-ups, or use it with, like, I don't know, just wrap it around any sort of handle or anything to give you a variety of options. It's pretty cool. It's surprisingly useful in my home gym equipment. So like I said, I'll do a review on that. Of course, we've got the homemade weight from Angles 90. You've seen me use that in prior videos. And underneath that weight is a cable pulley that I use for, tricep press downs and lat pull downs and stuff, things like that. So that's always useful, and another good reason to have ceiling mounts when I'm working out indoors. Of course, I've got the inertia wave, which one of my favorite cardio tools, and so I've covered that. I haven't done a formal review of it. I still need to do a review of it, but I did cover my usage of it in my cardio video that's on this channel. So I really do like using the inertia wave. Though I will say that the T2 ISO trainer can mimic this function. And as I've said in the past, it's not mimicking as good as the inertia wave, but had I had the T2 ISO trainer first, wouldn't have probably gotten the inertia wave. But the inertia wave is awesome. I do like it, and I do continue to use it. So in the little cubby hole there, I've got some body weights, the wrist ankle weights, and a weight vest from Fitness Gear, things that I also need to review at some point on the channel. And then, of course, the slam ball, which is one of my favorite get out the frustration type cardio workouts that I do out in my garage. Then finally, outside, I got this outdoor pull-up bar, which I've since modified it, that I'll do in a future video in a couple of weeks, showing how I've kind of decked out my pull-up bar. But this is by far my favorite thing that I have in my home gym. I like working out outside, and now I have a pull-up bar in my backyard that I can use anytime I want, though it's been rainy and cold lately. I am glad that now that the springtime is here, that I'll be able to get to use it much more often. So there you go. That's the equipment that I'm using at home right now. And maybe you can get some ideas of what you might like to have in your home gym. If you liked the video, click the like button. If you didn't like the video, click the dislike button. I don't really care either way. If you want to support Theology Geek Fitness so I can continue to review products, all the money gets reinvested back into the channel, and you can become a patron at patreon.com/theologygeekfitness, and there's some extra video content there as well. As always, I appreciate you watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.